Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lhizhi once again. Thank you guys so much for 18,000 subscribers. You guys are all beautiful. Today I'm going to show you all how I was able to achieve this flawless soft glam. If you want to know how I was able to do this, please continue watching the rest of this video. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all how I achieved this soft beautiful glam, and here with me is my client. So the first thing I did was to use a micellar water and a face wipe, a baby face wipe actually, to wipe off the dirt from her face. It just keeps the skin flawless and all good. Next up, I had to go ahead to moisturize the lip using a colorless lip gloss on the lips just to keep everything soft and nice. Next up, I had to go ahead to moisturize the face. If you want like a flawless glam, if you want the skin to pop, you cannot do without moisturizing the face. You need to moisturize everything to keep the skin clean and clear from every dirt, and it just makes the makeup application better. Next up, I had to go ahead to apply a hydrating serum on the face. This is part of the skin prep routine. This just makes the skin glow and then just keeps the skin soft and nice. You can easily work with it when you apply a hydrating serum, and this hydrating serum is from Zaron Cosmetics. Next up, I went ahead with a face primer and I concentrated more on the T-zone area, which is the forehead, the jaw, underneath the eyes, the nose, places that she can easily sweat. You don't want her to sweat too much. And this face primer that I am using is from Flawless Ivy Cosmetics. I've been using this for quite some time. So as a makeup artist, you really do not need to go ahead buying products here and there, products that you do not need. For me, once I'm not done using a product, that product stays until I am done using it. So don't go ahead buying things that you do not necessarily need when you know that you've not recovered your money from the previous purchase that you made. Next up, I had to go ahead with a setting spray, and the setting spray is from Kiss Beauty Cosmetics, and then I used a beauty blender, a very damp one, to tap that on her skin. Right now I am going ahead with a foundation, and it's from V Beauty Cosmetics. I'm just going to go ahead with a foundation that is in her shade, her skin tone. You can see how popping that looks already. So I'll be dropping the shades in the description box so that you guys can see. Right now I'm going to tone all of this down a little bit by contouring the cheekbone, and then towards the forehead. You want to tone the whole makeup. You want it to look all nice and sweet. Yeah, of course, although we can't lick it, but you want it to look all nice and beautiful, and you want it to match with her neck. So you need to go ahead to contour with a darker shade of foundation or a concealer, whatever works for you. Go in with the shade that is about 3 tones darker than that of her skin tone, and you're good to go. Right now I am going to conceal using this concealer from Adventure Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this on her T-zone area like this, the forehead, the jaw, underneath the eyes and the nose, because I want these areas to be highlighted properly and I want them to pop. Next up, I'm going to go in with another shade of concealer that is about 3-4 tones lighter than that of her skin tone, because I really want these areas to pop, not too whitish, because I don't really want flashbacks, but I want it to pop, and you're going to see how the end result would look like. So I'm just going to blend all of that. The last concealer shade, the last concealer I used is from Zaron Cosmetics. So I'm just blending using the same damp beauty blender that I initially used for the setting spray all over her face. So blend until you are good to go. In this particular makeup, I want to lift the face a little bit, so that's why I'm dragging it, not really dragging per se. I am tapping on the skin and then taking it towards her ear area. So you need to make sure that you tap on the skin. I really do not know how people get away with blending with brushes. I really do not know, but I discovered that whenever I use brushes, I see harsh lines on the face. So I usually just go ahead with a beauty blender all through. Right now I am going to go in with powder, and this powder that I am using is from V Beauty Cosmetics. So in the areas where I contoured, I'm going to go in with a darker shade of powder that is about 2 tones darker than that of her skin tone. In the area where I applied her shade of foundation, I'm going to match it with her shade of powder. So if you're going to apply powder underneath the eyes, make sure that you go in with your beauty blender again to keep that place smooth and flawless. If you don't do that before applying powder, you start seeing harsh lines here and there, because you want a flawless look. So you need to do this in order for your makeup to come out really nice and for it to pop. And at this point, I'll be going in with setting powder, and this powder is from Adventure Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this on her T-zone areas like this, underneath the eyes, the forehead, the jaw, and then just allow it to sit, bake, set for a while. And while I wait for it to set, I am going to go ahead to draw the brows. So you can leave all of that until about 5 minutes, then you can go ahead to buff out the setting powder on the face. So right now I am going to go ahead to draw the brows, but before that I'll be applying blush on the cheekbone like this. Just go in with an orange blush on the cheekbone and then take that towards the forehead, because you want a very nice and blushy effect. So just apply the blush on these areas and then a little bit on the nose, and you're good to go. At this point, I'm going to pick up a darker shade of setting powder again, the one in her shade, and I'll do a reverse contour underneath the cheekbone like this, because I want that area to pop and I really want it to be properly defined. And right now I'm going to draw the brows. So before I proceed, guys, I really want to apologize, because I discovered that some clips were missing in this particular video, and then there was just nothing I could do. Even the eyes that I thought that I was recording, it wasn't recording. It was in the process of joining the clips together that I discovered that I had not done that. It wasn't recording at all. I felt bad though, but I just had to upload this because I really invested so much time and effort in making this. But if you guys want to see a detailed tutorial on how I was able to draw the brows and then the eyes, I can make another video on that. But what I did wasn't really difficult. I just used a dark shade of powder on the eyes, on the crease area. It was just one shade of powder that I used, and it was a really dark shade of powder. Then I went ahead to buff out the excess setting powder on her face using her shade of powder, just to give me a matching effect with her neck and to give me a flawless look. So once you're doing this, you need to make sure that you're using the right brushes and you're using the right shades of powder and the right blush as well. So I'll pick up a small face puff and then tap on powder, the one that is about 2 tones lighter than that of her skin tone, and then tap that underneath her eyes properly. It just creates a very seamless and a flawless effect. It makes that whole area smooth and really nice. So I'm just going to blend. Blending is key, so you need to make sure that you blend everything properly so that it comes out really nice. Right now I'm going to pick up a smaller brush and I'm going to highlight the cheekbone and underneath the arc like this, because I want these areas to pop. I want it to be really catchy and attractive. So I'm going to highlight these areas, and then her jaw and the forehead, and then the tip of the nose, the tip just a little bit on the nose right there, the bridge, just that tip right there, and then blend so that it comes out nice. So moving on to the lips, I'm going to apply a dark brown shade of lippy from Carite Cosmetics at the upper and the lower part of her lip. Then I'm going to go in with a nude shade of lippy, and this is from Cheek Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to apply that nude shade on the inner corner of her lip like this, and the top of the lip like this. So after that, I'm going to go in with an eye primer at the inner corner of her lip because I want everything to pop properly and I want it to really, you know, come out fine. So I want to go in with a white shade of primer so that everything pops properly. And this is it, guys. This is me asking her to smudge everything together so that it comes out good. Right now I'm applying setting spray to keep the whole makeup intact. So this is it, guys. Very easy and very flawless. This actually didn't take me time because the eye makeup didn't take time at all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys loved it. If you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. I remain your girl Lizzy. If you've not turned on your notification button, please do that so that each time I post you get the notification and you'll be the first to know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you all in my next video. Do have a lovely and amazing day. Bye.